Let me say that Owa has a monarchical system of political organization based on hereditary, and I am a representative of that monarchy by virtue of the fact that my father is currently the 17th reigning Obi of Owa. Owa is a federation of clans under central monarchy. The clans have developed into the following towns, named Owa Oyibu, being the headquarter of Owa. You have Owa EFEIZOMOR, you have Owa, you have Owa Lero, you have Oweke, you have Owanta, you have Owa Ledema, then you have Owa Boji that shares border with Owa Clan, the current metropolis of Owa Kingdom. These facts are necessary for us to situate some certain issues, put them in their proper perspective. It is obvious that in recent times, there has been issues in the media. The media has been inundated with series of posts and publications bordering on the issue of land grabbing. It has been raging. We don't want to join issues with anybody, but it has become expedient, necessary, for us to put the records straight. Also, that His Majesty, by virtue of his authority as the Obi of Owa, reserves the right to approve all the lands purchased from private individuals for developmental purposes. What is this? In our land, what they do is that if you purchase a parcel of land, His Majesty, being the overlord of the community, has said, come to me and do your registration so that we will know whether the land you have purchased is legal or illegal, is in the right place, or whether you have stolen the land. Those are measures to verify the purchase of land. So he endorses. So that is where you find His Majesty issuing certificate of ownership of the land in Owa. Also, that the allegation of illegal grabbing by the Obi of Owa is not only false, but a calculated attempt to reduce the estimation of the Obi of Owa before the eyes of the public. That the so-called youths, the groups, a minute group, people that are not intelligent enough to understand the developmental principles of community, because they are disturbed over some of the policies that the palace have put in place, they have become laws unto themselves because they were stopped. For example, recently, because of the establishment of university in the community, land has become gold. Every parcel of land has been sold. People are selling land indiscriminately. Then the Obi of Owa said, no, rather than do this, let us streamline the process. He now took it upon himself to say, people were even going to sell as far as selling the graveyards. He called a meeting of the elders. Rather than allow these people desecrate the place of the resting, where the dead rest, the cemetery. He now said, okay, let us fence it off to stop further encroachment. This youth were already encroaching on the place and selling the land. They went haywire. They said no, that the Obi has no right to do what he's doing. That these miscreants have constituted a task force to invade individual landed properties to collect and extort illegal fees, popularly called reverred, from land developers against the law of Delta State. Delta State have since outlawed the collection of levies from developers. But these individuals, this group, these youths, these miscreants are violating the laws of Delta State. Then the Obi of Owa said, no, you must not be committing crime in a community where the rule of law is supposed to be observed. That the group have constituted a nuisance in the community to the extent of demanding the sack of our royal palace legal advisor and our palace security head, among others. Those were their demands. I've never seen a situation where you have your lawyer, an individual will come, your legal representative, group of persons will come, they say, no, this your lawyer is working too much. He's asserting himself too much. Sack him. That this group of youths are currently acting in such a manner that has created fear and tension in the minds of the community. That some of these issues being alleged by this group are currently pending before the High Court. As a matter of fact, the lawyer that has, palace lawyer that has been accused of land grabbing has gone to court. He told them, come to court and prove that I am a land grabber. If this group, if they have a solid case, let them come forward. Let them form a group. They are already a group. They should send a letter to the palace that we are coming to see His Royal Majesty and tell him to his face that this, let him explain it. Why go on social media and be shouting, defaming people? That is the grounds of the palace. The palace is open to negotiation. It's open to peace. You know, so we cannot sit aside and watch people disparage the image of the palace because Nemo Judas in Kusaso, which means no one should be a judge on his own case. Neither should you deny us of fair hearing by way of going to the press. We must, be given the right to fair hearing, because the facts of every matter should speak for itself. If you have facts, come.